resultant of two vectors of magnitudes p and q is of magnitude q. If the magnitude of q is doubled, then the angle made by the new resultant with p is. So in this question it is given that p and q are two vectors and r is suppose the vector of their resultant. Then we can write r square as p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. But the magnitude of resultant is given as magnitude of q. So in place of r square we can write q square, and that will be equal to p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. So after simplifying we can write this as minus p square will be equal to 2pq cos theta. That means 2q cos theta will be equal to minus p. So where I have denoted magnitude of p vector as p and magnitude of q vector as q. So if p and q represents this magnitude and suppose alpha represents the angle made by the resultant with the p vector, then we can write tan alpha, and that will be equal to q sin theta upon p plus q cos theta. Okay, in the normal case. But in this question it is given that the magnitude of q has been doubled. That means the magnitude of q has now become 2q. Then in that case the new angle made by the resultant with the p vector will be given as tan alpha, and that will be equal to 2q sin theta divided by p plus 2q cos theta, where I have replaced q with 2q in this equation. Okay, so we can write this as 2q sin theta divided by p minus p. So that will be equal to 2q sin theta divided by 0, where I have used 2q cos theta is equal to minus p here. Okay, so we can write alpha is equal to 90 degree. Therefore option number 3 is the correct answer of this problem.